Good afternoon, you're watching the Fruity Ronster YouTube channel, the place for the best information on the raw vegan diet that I can possibly give you, and stuff that will help your health and improve your life in certain ways, let's hope. And this came up again, which was Ashton Kutcher. I saw another article come up. Ashton Kutcher did a fruitarian diet when he was filming the film Jobs, or Steve Jobs, or whatever the film was, the film about Steve Jobs. Quite a good film. I quite enjoyed the film actually. I didn't think he was particularly great in it. I was kind of thinking, I wasn't lost in his character, you know, but it was an interesting film. Steve Jobs famously experimented with a fruitarian diet. We don't know the ins and outs of that. We don't know the ins and outs of his vegan diet. Apparently his books and everything, his autobiography, people around him suggest that, you know, he perhaps wasn't the healthiest all the time, or, you know, he maybe had a lot of junk food, or even though it was vegan, or alcohol, whatever. But don't really know enough about that. But he certainly did at times experiment with raw vegan or fruitarian diets. How long he did that, who really knows? So to get into that character and understand that, Ashton Kutcher supposedly tried a raw vegan diet or a fruitarian diet, but really doubt that he actually did that, or doubt that he did it long term, and certainly doubt that he did it right. There's plenty of information now online for free about trying out a fruitarian diet or a raw vegan diet. At the same time, Ashton Kutcher's wife or ex-wife or ex-girlfriend was Demi Moore, and Demi Moore, for those of you who don't know, had previously consulted with Dr. Doug Graham, one of the world's experts on the raw vegan diet, and certainly the fruit-based raw vegan diet. Pretty much wrote the book on it. So how he couldn't have got information from her about how to do the diet, I don't really know. Or he could have consulted with Doug himself. He could have consulted with Michael Arnstein, the fruitarian, who I'm sure would have loved the exposure that Ashton Kutcher could have brought to the Woodstock Fruit Festival. So it's really weird that he wouldn't have found that information and tried it out. So what could the problems have been when he tried it? The problems could be that he didn't eat enough fruit. That will certainly not make you feel good. He was definitely going to be detoxing from, or whatever you want to call it, detoxing from all the previous addictions that he had. The cigarettes, alcohol, caffeine, all the cooked foods, salt, sugar. He would have been detoxing for all of that. That's not going to make you feel good. But that's not the fruit's fault. That's the fault of a bad diet. So it's likely that he was having a combination of things that weren't making him feel particularly good, and that made him, I think he went into the emergency room because he felt he had like his pancreas levels were all out of whack, or some madness. So what I'd say to Ashton Kutcher, go to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, meet Michael Arnstein, the fruitarian, meet other people who've done it, speak to your ex-wife or partner who's tried a raw vegan diet, and or you could come to the UK Fruit Festival, and of course if you're in the UK, and we'll show you more about doing it, because obviously you do have an interest. But I wouldn't worry too much about articles like that. If you come across articles that say this person tried a raw vegan diet and they nearly died, or they didn't feel well or whatever, it doesn't really mean anything to me. If they've not been at the Woodstock Festival, if they've not been, you know, if I've not seen them or been around them or watched them, I know how many people will fail or fall off this diet or not do it right. So it not surprise to me that someone doesn't do it right or doesn't feel good on it. But I wouldn't worry about these articles and these things that are kind of shock articles or whatever. Okay, you've been watching the Fruity Ronster YouTube show as always, and if you like this video, please send it on to other people, and if you want to see more, then subscribe and let me know below in the comments what you'd like to see in future videos. Thank you.